again.
Matt, I'm on your 3 o'clock.
Window, you will see Matt.
I see you, Bree. Actually, nah, you're behind me now. Guys, game's almost over, by the way.
Window, you
The enemy now hold all
If you look out the left side of the front window, you will see Matt. Okay, we're going in.
broke formation.
Are you break formation?
Yeah, no.
Oh, I broke formation, but got right back in. Perfect. Firing upon that thing.
Hostile soldier spotted.
I'm on your 6, man. I'm coming up.
Okay, hold on. What's up, I'm Jared, also known as Mud Penguin, and last night some Battlefield 4 alpha pictures were leaked. Now, on the legitimacy of these photos, they have the same GUI as in the Battlefield 17-minute gameplay trailer. They're just so in-depth and what you would expect to not really be legitimate. Now, then again, I could be wrong. These could be some no-life that may copy. I don't know, but I'm fairly sure these are legitimate. So let's start off by I've already gone through all of these pictures. Links in description for the 56, I believe, pictures of alpha, but I'm just going to go through these real fast. So first off, the first picture, it already confirms that it's keeping the floor class system, assault engineer, support, and recon. As you can see here, it has a different weapon loadout, which I like a lot, actually. So to the left, it has your primary weapon. So there you can see for assault class, CZ805, which is a Shizek. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but Shizek, I think that was kind of right, but whatever. I'm American, can't pronounce that. Assault rifle. Now, it looks just like the M16A3. I hope it's not really just like the M16A3, like Call of Duty does. Just basically same gun, different name. But it's alpha, so they may just be using the icon for the M16 for that. To the right, you can see the gun. It has like the attachments you currently have on it, and all of that good stuff. So that way you don't have to check battle log for that. So damage, accuracy, mobility. Mobility, I do think that is going to affect the rate you can either turn or, well, that's sensitivity, but at least how fast you move. So I think they're adding a weight system in that. It shows basically everything you would need to know on battle log. So Battlefield 4 looks like it's decreasing dependency on battle log and allowing you to see everything you need to in game. Then it has your secondary weapon. Nothing new there, except you can see a little system preferences icon thing. So maybe you can add attachments to your secondary now, instead of having like M9 suppressed, M9 tac, which is really nice because I'm trying to service star all my weapons and all I have is pistols left. I have to get service star for every single pistol with every single attachment. So, well, that's at least my goal for Battlefield 3 before Battlefield 4 comes out. Gadgets, sadly, they're not in all these screenshots. They're not showing any gadgets. Only confirmed gadget is C4. Then one really important thing right here is grenades. There's an option for grenades now. It shows the M67, but I wonder if they're gonna add. I'm not really sure. Like maybe C4 is a grenade. I hope not, but some type of explosive, or maybe proximity mines. That's probably a good one. Flashbangs, however, like that's the kind of go-to. Oh, second grenade. And some people, like especially Call of Duty fans, in Call of Duty, the flashbang is a different type of grenade, and you usually have two of them on you. However, real life, I'm sorry to say, flashbangs are not that wimpy as they are on Call of Duty. Call of Duty, there's like ping, and it's like a bright flash, like a phone shining in your face, and then like as soon as you wake up in the middle of the night. and like the little blur sound. Real life, no, no, no. Real life, that's blinding lights, loud sound that makes you get shell shocked, and you can't hear for like a few seconds. It's probably more powerful than an M67. So it'll be interesting to see if they actually have it in game and if they balance it right. Because like I wouldn't want them to make it overpowered, which would be it. Again, the flashbang would probably be more powerful than the normal frag grenade. Then the next one is the knife. So there's customizable knives now. In Battlefield 3, you either have the knife, or if you're premium, you have the ACB-90. A lot of people were talking about in campaign when you're playing as Dmitry, the Russian guy. You have a different knife that's by far the coolest looking, in my opinion. So maybe they'll have it like that, where you can unlock knives with DLC, or hopefully already assignments or achievements or something built in. But you know, it's EA, it'll probably be DLC. Specializations, they have that in the same, but it looks like Squad Sprint, which I'm assuming because that's the first one you unlock, but it's just called Offensive this time. Also, your camo is in the GUI as well, so it looks like it's going to be easier to edit your camo now. Also, at the top left corner, you can see kits. There's also the vehicle right there, so it keeps everything nice, compact, where you need it to be. Here, C4 is confirmed. Just scroll through a few of these pictures. Okay, right here is also interesting. You can see your friends list and a thing called challenges. So I'm assuming that's gonna be, the challenges is gonna be kind of like Halo, but the friends list here, you can see when you go over your friend, that's a lot like Call of Duty barracks or whatever they call it. As their time played, their skill level, which is calculated, so that's, you also don't need to go to battle log anymore for that. Their win-loss ratio, their score per minute, and their KD ratio, best weapon, all that stuff. So it looks like it's becoming a lot more competitive. Like, so everybody will be start comparing their KD. Do I like this? Not really. KD, it's not all about it. Win-loss, it depends on what type of player you are. If you're a player who goes for the objectives all the time and you're always playing, that's what I am when I'm actually playing. I have two different modes of playing. I play for real, where I go like 2.0 or higher, or elite, or maybe if I'm like really offensive, I'm trying to like carry my team on my back, I go lower than that, but I still get the objectives a lot and get a high score. And then there's other times where I'm just fooling around, doing whatever, not really going for it. So both KD and win-loss, they're not everything. It's statistics don't show what type of player you are. Best weapon, maybe, like sometimes, like if you have your best weapon, my best weapon in Battlefield 3 is my knife. I have 12 service stars on it currently, because I'm versatile. I've got a service star in every primary, but I don't really have any high service stars. Like service star 8 for my AEK is the highest I have. You don't really see me with a gun with lots of service stars. I'm not really a like one gun type of guy. I'm not a one woman type of man, because I don't have any women. Right here, it's a sniper rifle. It looks kind of like a shotgun, but later, like, there's a few other screenshots with the same looking weapon, and like based on the ammo capacity as well, you can tell it either has to be a sniper rifle or a shotgun, but later you can tell more if it's a sniper rifle. Also, it's in the dark here, so you can't really see that there would be like a little bolt right here. Just a few pictures here. Everything's white in the background again because this is alpha. Conquest confirmed, like right here, and several snapshots down here at the bottom. And also you can see it on the screen. Now here's the server browser, which again confirms Conquest. The map that you're seeing on all of these pictures is a map called Siege, which looks like it's going to be like the top of a skyscraper. So it's going to have a little bit of medium range, but it's mainly going to be close range, like a close quarters type of map. It reminds me a lot of, I forget the name of the place, but it's there's a map very similar to this in Battlefield 3 Close Quarters. Server browser is basically the same. You have browse, history, favorites, search. Go here, just a little loading screen without a background. Falling looks actually pretty cool. I think there's some blurring going on here. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just the same night seeing things. Here, now, this is pretty interesting. This looks like the spawn menu. So instead of just having like several text, right here you can see US deployment. It's like a UAV style view, and I really like that actually. It's very movie-esque. So I would assume you spawn on US deployment. If you spawn right there, you would go over and you can see all these icons where you could spawn in the tanks, Humvee, boat, or heli. And I really like that instead of just being your generic thing. Also at the top you can see it's very like almost Bad Company 2 style. I guess it was in Battlefield 3 too, but it's just very compact where it's showing your classes and what guns you already have equipped. You would just press X to customize that and you get back to the cool little HUD there. Also, and you can see where it zooms in on it to the left here, and it shows a nice little close-up view IR of that area. So it's like a UAV when you're spawning in, which is a very nice touch. Here you get the sniper rifle. You can tell it's a sniper rifle here because you can see the bolt action slide on it, and up top it's a longer barrel with, I think that's like a flashlight on it, but yeah, it is. It's kind of stupid. Also down, like in most of the pictures, you can see on the bottom of the D-pad, like in the center, bottom center, you can see there's little D-pad controls. It'll say like 250 or 0 meters. I don't know. That may be a rangefinder, which I was talking about them adding for recon class as a equipment or something, so that way you can kind of calculate your headshots better. Also here, they're not just having normal Humvees. It looks like they're still having the M1 Abrams, but these are like armored trucks with 50 cals on them. Right in the screen. Dog tags are still where you equip them. I don't know if they're actually going to be fully customizable, but they're still going to be customizable on the basic level. Here, there's battle packs. We'll learn about, I don't know what that is, but we'll learn about that tomorrow. Hopefully. Here's a little screenshot. Chinese sidearm, which looks like the MP443. But, like, again, we can't tell if they're just replaced the icon. I really hope that's not actually how the gun looks. But the sniper rifle they were holding, like, the actual guns in game, it looks like so far, don't look like the Battlefield 3 pre-existing one. So I hope that's just the existing icon. Right here you can see the armor car. I'm probably just going to continue calling it Humvee because, you know, it's a Humvee. It's a Humvee. I don't care what you but yeah, it's basically the same thing. It has a little 50 cal on it. Looks a lot like what you would see in Aftermath or in-game. Here, all these screenshots have been on console based on the buttons, and also at the top right of this snapshot you can see the back button. So maybe they're adding orders into Xbox, which would be nice, so you don't always have to voice chat, and you can talk to people outside of your squad, even because not everybody's in team chat. Right here there's glass shattering effect, which is really nice. It looks really detailed. Over here now, instead of being in the assault area, we're in the recon area now. Again, no confirmed gadgets or anything else, but I like right there you can see it's a 6x scope, which is nice, and a barrel customization. Variable zoom, so it goes 6x to 14x, and CLC, I don't know what that is, but it also shows progression to unlocking the next attachments. This is very cool. This looks like an M40A3, but then again, icon's probably from Battlefield 3. But variable zooms being added is really awesome, and yeah, I hope they add more scopes, because just the Cobra and like red dot sight, that type of thing, just everything matching up, like you get the same scopes for every weapon. It's a little boring. So I hope they add a new variety of scopes, so it's kind of fun to use the same weapon and it looks different every time. Because that's one of my favorite things to do. Also like iron sights, because I don't know, just using different weapons. I'm a very versatile guy, and I like that. Scroll through here at the start, like in the Battlefield 3 startup menu, Battlefield 4 startup menu, sorry. You will see your upcoming unlocks. I'm assuming that thing to the right there has something to do with DLC and your online friends. Here's the tank. Now, a very interesting thing with the tank. Bottom right, you can see it says 0 out of 3. He just fired the shot. So this means tanks, well, I'm assuming it means tanks have limited ammo. He'd also be using special shell, and he has limited ammo of that. But at the D-pad, it looks like he's equipped with the normal shell. Then again, I could be wrong, and it could just be the special shell that's limited in ammo, but it looks like they're going to start that, because it does get a little annoying when you just have tanks sitting on mountains trying to shoot down jets. But limiting tank capacity is I don't know, I guess a little extreme. Maybe there's a way for you to reload it, but I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. Also, you can tell he's zoomed in right here, so zoom optics are confirmed as well. That's not really a big thing. SV98 is going to be in the game. Here's a little picture of the AA gun. Oh, jumping over things. This is just saying that they have it back. Not really a big surprise, but hopefully they fix the hitboxes, because a lot of time, if somebody's jumping over something like this, it's almost impossible to hit them, because it's just the rubber banding that takes place. Here's a little nice shot. If it was colored, it's still a nice shot though. Right here, big thing. Squads. It says Alpha 1 out of 5, and it has 4 other slots. I think this means 5 people per squad now. This doesn't really make sense to me, because they don't have 5 classes, they only have 4. But maybe one of them is meant for Commander, which is a new mode that I know nothing about, because I haven't played Battlefield 2. I have it, but even if I were to go on multiplayer, there would be nobody on to play. So yeah, 5 people squad, that's actually really interesting news. This guy knifing in the air here, swimming, awards, medals, assignments, same old, same old. Here's the engineer. Now, I don't know, this looks a lot like a Scorpion EVD to me. I think that's what it's called. Like, even though the icon looks like a PDW, this is another Shizek weapon. You can tell by the CZ. It looks like they're either Shizek. I'm not even gonna try and pretend I know how to pronounce that exactly. But and Chinese weapons by the Q, B, and the Z, or that type of letter orientation. Yeah, so in Battlefield Bad Company 2, submachine guns were the weapons of the engineer class. Now this could be hinting that they're bringing that back, or it could just be a coincidence that he has a SMG equipped. Battlefield 4 startup menu, no new there, blowing up C4. C4 detonator is slightly different, but nothing really, just the antenna is cut off. Well, not cut off, but just different. Another shot of the handgun. This kind of looks like the 93R, but there's no slide, so I'm pretty sure this is just the default like M9. Here's a really nice shatter effect up close, so you can see the actual glass shards. That's really nice. However, this looks photoshopped. Maybe it's just all the particles and the overlay of Mystogram or whatever, Mystogan. It just reminds me of all those pictures if you Google something. But yeah, over support class, so still have LMGs. This looks like the M249, but it's really a Singapore light machine gun. Yeah, nothing really new here as well. Nice overview of the city. I can't wait to see what that looks like when it's colored and whatever else they do. Also, you can see the tank reloaded here, and zoom optics is like at the top, it looks like, and high explosive shell. But again, I don't know this for sure whatsoever. I'm just basing it off what I already know the icons are. Looks like a guy reloading a Rex here, or some type of revolver. That's what it looks like. Like, obviously you can't see the revolver because I'm assuming it's glitched, but they're bringing some type of revolver back, which shall be fun, because Rex and Magnum are my go-to handguns when I'm trying. Otherwise I'm getting a Silver Star on some semi-auto, but M1911 and the 2 revolvers are my go-to pistols. Another shot of the tank. This time he has 4 extras, but still that's very limited. Got a handgun pointing at a wall here, and one Abrams. Looks like he has the Singapore LMG here, or the EVD one. He's engineer. I can't tell. Multiplayer quick match server browser. They're bringing back rented servers. You can tell from there. So I don't know. As long as they keep dice servers running, and they're plentiful and they're good, like, yeah. Also, if there's like custom rules, they should just make the server browser more optimized. So, and also quick match, you shouldn't join into a custom rules game if you're doing quick match. Vehicles over here, basically the same kit loadout. It's running through. This looks a lot like close quarters right here, so I'm guessing they're bringing back close quarters style maps. This is another validation that this is most likely legitimate alpha screenshots. And that's the last snapshot. So I tried to break down these 56 photos as fast as I possibly could. If you like this video, please feel free to rate and check out my other videos, because I have lots more Battlefield stuff. Also have a few other cool things going on, and subscribe for more. And until then, I will see you tomorrow, where the big day where EA announces stone cold facts about Battlefield 4 is finally here. Also, I heard that EA may have an extra surprise. I believe this was from IGN, but that could be possibly hinting at no, it was Frankie, but that they may be announcing Mirror's Edge 2. But until then, I will see you guys later. Also, I will be doing E3 videos, but I won't be doing them live because you'll probably not going to be worried about me doing anything like straight off the bat. However, if I find anything hilarious, I will definitely do a video on that. And any really important news, I'll obviously do a video on that too. However, if you're looking forward to seeing some like live reactions or talking about it, for people who actually know what they're talking about in Battlefield 3, so not just some random guy watching E3 and filming his reaction, make sure to go to Westy and Matt Musketeer's channel. They're really good YouTubers. I like them, and they know their stuff. They're going to be doing a live stream with the E3 EA event. So farewell, and see you guys whenever I decide to look at you. Goodbye. Kablo. Potato.